Welcome to Wall Street Confidential on TheStreet.com TV. We are discussing the employment number, 17,000 job cuts in January. You may think, conventional wisdom, people don't have jobs, they're not going to go out and spend. What does this mean for the retail sector? I got to ask Jim Cramer, because for a while now you've been bullish on
Yeah,
retail.
I am. I mean, these react to Fed rate cuts, and we know we're going to get more Fed rate cuts. They clearly weren't reacting to the fundamentals, because if they were reacting to the near-term fundamentals, they would never have rallied like they did. I would emphasize at this point, because this employment number is so weak, that you should gravitate toward the TJX Walmart portion, J.C. Penney, not upscale, because I maybe the Nordstroms, which I like very much because of the scarcity of it, will not go up as much. Costco could still go up, but TJX and Walmart work. What people do, they still have to shop.
Yeah.
That they'll shop at a lower end place. They still have to go out to eat, but they'll eat at McDonald's if they have to, or rather just stay in. So I don't like restaurants. They're cutting back, and when you cut back, you go to Walmart for something that you might have gone to Target for. So at this point, I would rather take the profits in Target and recycle them in Walmart and TJ, because I think that makes sense. The banks are reacting to the ability to be able to raise numbers every time the Fed cuts, and to the knowledge that the monoline insurers, the AMBAC and MBIA, MGIC, and PMI, will get some sort of backstop, and I know that plan's in the works. Now, what matters with those is runoff. I think that there was a piece put out by Meredith Whitney for OPCO where she talked about all the exposure if the monolines go. And I think that what I would question is that if the monolines go, the monolines do not use present value accounting. They use accounting which just says, okay, look, if we can't pay all, if we lose our AAA, we'll go into runoff mode. They won't get new business. They'll just pay out on old business. That's called runoff mode. Under runoff mode, they only have to pay the interest. They don't have to pay the principal. So you can imagine, as each one defaults, they have interest, they have money they can spend. Now, the question is, will they be allowed to take the money that they get for insuring municipal bonds and apply that to the insurance that they have to pay for these? That's why the New York State Insurance Commissioner is involved, because there is money from municipals to pay. They can pay Peter from Paul. Will they be allowed to do that? I think that the big issue is, before they're allowed to do that, somebody has to come in and say, listen, we have to rescue these guys. We have to rescue now there's two components to one of these monolines. There's the insurance business, and then there's the holding company. The holding company is what trades and pays the dividend. The actual insurance business is a different company, and they pay. It's a subsidiary within the holding company that pays the holding company. But the subsidiary can be preserved even as the holding company is collapsed. So that's what I think will happen, which is why you see AMBAC and MBIA, the stocks running. I think that's a mistake. What the government wants to preserve is the insurance business, not the insurance holding company.
Okay. Got more than I asked for, Jim.
That's fine.
Thank you so much. On Wall Street Confidential, stay tuned for more.